Alternating dumbbell curls. This bicep development exercise is a really great way to isolate the biceps and challenge the arms to control themselves and work independently. Okay, so we have the barbell curl, which uses both levers, both arms at the same time to torque weight up. Now here we can work on a little bit more finesse with the alternate dumbbell curl. We have more options for range of motion. We have more options for supination and pronation of the wrist, which means turning the wrist either upwards or down in neutral. I'm going to show you several reps of the dumbbell alternate curl from the front and then from the side to show you different ranges of motion that you can play around with to optimize your results. So here we go. With slightly flexed knees in the forward ready position, you're going to alternately curl a dumbbell up to peak contraction. Now, of course, this, just like the barbell curl, doesn't mean you're up all the way resting. It means you're up flexing, okay? It's actually most challenging at that top position. So your elbow can come up slightly. There's nothing wrong with that, all right? Now, you don't need to keep your arms right by your side. There's also nothing wrong with that, but I do suggest everyone pull with the elbow just slightly, and that increases your peak contraction potential. Now, if you notice, as I'm grabbing these dumbbells, I'm taking a thumbless grip, okay? So I don't have my thumb wrapped around. I take a thumb off. What this does, in my experience, I've had best results with myself and my clients as we take the thumb off, which removes tension from the forearm muscle, increasing the total load on the bicep. And a lot of people, when they work their biceps, they grip really, really tight. And a lot of the energy from their exercise gets focused onto the forearm muscles. Now, if you're really trying to isolate the bicep, I recommend that you train your forearms separately and that you save your bicep isolation exercises for complete bicep activation. So taking the thumb off of some exercises is a really great way to do that. I'll show you from the profile again how my elbow is not going to stay tucked in by the side. I'm going to rotate 90 degrees and my elbow lifts up several centimeters, and that increases my peak contraction potential. Now, you don't want to exaggerate that elbow up movement, but you do want to incorporate it into a couple of your lifts. So I always recommend variety in your workouts. So for example, a couple weeks, do the alternating bicep curl where you keep your elbow by your side for a couple weeks. Try it with your elbow lifted up and see what you feel best in your peak contraction. This was the alternating dumbbell curl.